Hello, everyone. I am very pleased to be here presenting in such a large audience my little product, my small business. The talk I will give today is called From a Big Dream to a Small Business. And it may sound like a compromise to some of you, but I think it's not, because a small business, it's much larger than maybe the biggest dream you might have. And for the simple reason, because it's small business, it's actually something you actually do, and it's alive, and it's tangible. Where a dream, one day you may have it, the other one it may become. And the thing is that I actually had a dream before I started my small company, but I also had an idea and a passion to build projects. And the history of my small adventure goes way before the actual launch of the company, maybe even in my childhood. But I won't go there, and I don't have such a great story. So I am a physicist. So I enjoyed a lot the astrophysics talk earlier, and I turned into a software programmer. And as a software programmer, I had one clear goal in my mind: to provide financial independence for me and my family. And in the same time, I also had various ideas on the way, little products that I would try for like 2 months or 3 months. At one point, I reached a beat, so to say, of one project a year. So I would try the project for 1 year by myself in my living room. No one would know about it, and then I would give up. But I had the resistance to go that much. And I think that these are two key and essential elements of a dream, an idea with a passion. Enough with that. Let's go to show you for a few seconds my product. The basic idea is that you want to create a website, a mobile application, or a rich internet application, that would mean RIAs, for someone, and that person would need to see something before giving the okay. So you will go and draw something. If you don't mind my scribblings, that's exactly what you will do. And you'll draw a box with a video player in the middle, and some text and so on. And people will start to get a more clear idea for what you want to build for them. And this is how the application looks like. It's very simple, very easy to use, and that would be the actual result. So boxes that look like they are hand-drawn, and they look like websites, but they are not quite websites. So you still can talk about it. And you can make notes, like post-it notes on the side of the wireframe, as we call it, or the sketches. And you can also have a sitemap, a larger view of the project. And quickly about the business itself. I started with the idea in 2008. I played with it, getting in love with the idea for a few months, and I would show the thing to my colleagues and a few other persons. And somewhere in November 2008, I actually presented my idea to an audience, not as large as this one, but they all laughed of me. They actually found it ridiculous. And that was a very important feedback for me, because it clearly stated that I'm on the wrong path. And I cried more for like 2 weeks or something. But then I rewrote the application and started from scratch again. And it took me from December 2008 until April 2009 to build the product, this time with a clear focus in my mind. I want to have a business. I would go and ping people on Twitter, asking them if they want to try the beta version for a free license and stuff like that. And they would get back to me with feedback, and that assured me that I'm on a good path. And then in April 2009, I quit my job, and I worked for a month on settling the business and making the website look better, and implementing the latest features and solving the latest bugs. And on the 5th of May, I launched the application. I contacted a couple of bloggers that wrote about me, and I got some initial buzz going on the Twitter sphere, and got my first 2 sales. So I would stand in the night, Friday night, in the front of the computer, and at one time pops this email with a red flag, because I set it in Gmail like that. And it was, what's that? Is it a test? Is it a bug? Is it an accident? No, it was an actual sale. And someone gave me, from the other side of the world, gave me $100, and which was like a good thing, It felt good. Of course, like they do in the movies, I had to go to my wife and hug her and raise it above the ground, and yeah. And half an hour later, another one came. It became. I was already bored about it. It became a habit. But for the next 2 weeks, it was silent, because the bug that it didn't actually solve was the one that would limit the application. So the application was actually free, and no one had to buy it because it was working. And when I removed, I put the limitations. The limitations, the sales came back. And in the first month, I made $2,000. And one important thing is that my wife gave me 2 months. I already spent 1 month, so I had only 1 month to prove the business, and I did. And since then, the growth was very slow. I'm a small business, very slow, to a top of $10,000, and it went back down and back up. It depends on the month, but I'm doing good. And I have about 1,500 customers, and in the blue section of the timeline, I've done about 80 releases all by myself, which is extremely painful, and I would not recommend that to anyone. These are some of my customers. I'm not particularly proud about these ones, but what do they tell is that it's possible for a guy in his living room in Eastern Europe and East Bucharest to build a project that would be used by a whole department in a large company, a large, like in billion company. Thank you. So it doesn't say anything special about me. I am pretty sure that it's possible for more people, and I would like more people to do the same. It's these guys that I'm proud of. So as I was making this slide, I was thinking, how cool it be to go to a movie sometimes. So all of them, I arranged them like a movie hall. It was a nice feeling to see all their faces in one place. I will make a poster and post it in my living room. Yeah, a little bit about myself. As I said, I'm a physicist. I graduated physics. I kind of gave up, but now I returned to a master in philosophy of science. So I'm getting back into, yeah. I like searching for answers to questions, to scientific questions, but also questions that go beyond science, like in philosophy or theology or whatever. And then I spend a lot of time getting in music. I play one instrument or two, and that helps me a lot. As I said, being alone is very hard. So that helps me. I go to the movies, I spend time with my family, and that gets me back on track. So this is it. Feel free to ask me anything on the hallway, and yeah, it was a really nice pleasure to be here. Thank you.